Hello, Elkata, Bulavanaka, bonjour, basketball fans. We're here at the Friendship Hall in Honiara in the Solomon Islands for match day 5, match 19. It's Vanuatu up against the Solomon Islands men, and a game that has repercussions, no doubt, on the final standings in relation to this Melanesian Cup 2025. This is Tristan TB Prentice here, back in the commentary booth this afternoon, and joining me is Emma Kamazi. Emma, this game has some significance still in it. The winner, of course, will get their first, well, for Vanuatu, they'll be looking for their first win of the week, whereas for the Solomon Islands, they're looking to get into a little bit of a mid-table sort of tie sort of scenario, which means that we don't quite know who's going to get into the final tomorrow yet.
Well, you're right about that, and well, good afternoon to you all, everyone who tuning with us for this FIBA Melanesian Cup here in Honiara. It's another exciting match for today, as we all know that Vanuatu will go up against the host nation, Solomon Islands.
Exactly right, and the home nation, the Solomon Islands, have been good, but this Vanuatu team have had some nice pieces in it that we've discovered during the week. Peter Dementiev, 8.3 points, 6.7 rebounds, and Ashley Bora has been good for this team as well, number 14. Keep an eye on him. And Tom Wells just starting to come into it nicely under coach Sam Lewis, who's definitely seen the improvement in his team this week. Emma?
Well, you're right about that. Let's see for Team Solomon Islands as well. Well, Team Solomon Islands, we have Max Grantham there with 20.5 for his point, and also Neil there with 3, and also it's going to be 5 start-off kick players that we're going to look out for today.
We'll be back very, very soon for this match here between Vanuatu and the Solomon Islands here in the 2025 Melanesian Cup, thanks to FIBA.
Whatever our gender, color, belief, or capability, we are all on the same team.
We have the power to change lives through basketball.
Together, we are stronger. No matter your origin,
basketball
can bring everyone together.
Basketball for good.
Welcome back here to the Melanesian Cup 2025, and we are looking forward to seeing the Solomon Islands take on Vanuatu. A good win for Fiji before against New Caledonia men, 63-53. Not sure what that will mean for the results in relation to the rest of the day, but what we do know is that if the Solomon Islands do get a win today, they are sort of in, they have a small opportunity to still make the final, as we know, considering their record in this tournament so far. The Solomon Islands currently sitting 1-2. A win today makes them 2-2, and all of a sudden they're in the race again, aren't they, Emma?
You're right about that. And yes, well, today is the final of the group phase, and tomorrow is the final for this FIBA basketball.
That's right indeed, Emma. It's all thanks to TTV Solomon Broadcasting today, TTV Plus on Android and iOS systems, of course. Pacifica TV, been watching some of the games, watched you commentate your game last night, Emma, with Cecilina, which was fantastic. Solomon Islands up against PNG. And YouTube, FIBA, of course, the FIBA basketball channel where you can broadcast these games globally. We're really looking forward to this contest, there's no doubt about that. But Vanuatu have shown improvement as they've gone along. We've mentioned about what Sam Lewis has done for this team, and the way that Ricky David, his assistant, has also helped him out here. Some of the key players today, I think Ashley Bora will be important in this game today, but I've been really impressed with the 16-year-old, Peter Dementiev. He looked a bit nervous in the opening day, and it's understandable when you're only a teen and you're playing for your country, hey, Emma. But, gee, he's come good, hasn't he? And he's got a... I'd love to know what his block average is. We don't have it in front of us. I'm going to see if I can find it before we start play. But, yeah, talk to me about Peter Dementiev and his numbers for this tournament, Emma.
Well, Chris, you know what? He's the youngest one for the team Vanuatu. And during this previous game day, you watch him with more potential for his team. And on his average, he already with the 8 point, that he's 8.3, and also with the 6.7, that's his rebound. Also just only 1 assist that he has. But he's one of the ones to watch for this game. Not only that, but also Terence Coleman as well. Terence Coleman did great yesterday. You see that, Trace?
Yeah, exactly right about that. No doubt about that. Just having a look at these numbers, and it's actually 3.7 blocks per game, which is quite high for a player when you think about it. I know a league that I come from, like the leading person on the block shot side of things is normally 1.5 or 2, so 3.7 is quite a significant amount. We did talk about the fact that maybe the ball's got a handprint of Peter Dementiev on it somewhere, or one of those basketballs that's been used yesterday, of course. But we'll see what Vanuatu can do today against the Solomon Islands, who I think Kirby Barcia has been one of the best players in this tournament. And we know Max Grantham, of course, as well, 20.5 points per game. With Max Grantham, a lot of the offense will run through him, but he's the head of the team is no doubt Kirby Barcia. As we go to the MC, who will introduce the teams here.
Let's welcome to the court now, wearing number 0, Terence Coleman, number 1, Michael Gillian, number 2, Tom Wells, number 3, Alan Scully, jersey number 4, Sandy Toto, number 5, Sandy Salmon, number 7, Frank Wright, 13, Simeon Remo, number 14, Ashley Bora, jersey number 28, Ricky Villa, 21, Peter Dementiev, and number 32, Damon Buru. Coach for Vanuatu, Sam Lewis, assistant coach, Ricky David. Now the team Solomon Islands, number 0, Trevor Lee. Jersey number 2, Lee Tano. Jersey number 4, Kavita Mayasi. Number 5, Max Grantham. Number 7, Rodney Toro. Number 8, Bob Garcia. Number 10, Max Ostu. 12, Timmy Maggie. Number 13, Matthew Bowman. 22, Anthony Wong. Number 23, Alex Masai. And number 28, Kute Tao. Coach for Solomon Islands, Michael Brown. May I now ask everyone to please stand for our national anthems. Start with Vanuatu. Thank you. One round of applause for Team Vanuatu and Solomon Islands. And have the place to exchange gifts. Referees for today's game, we have Chief Taylor Fulker from Australia, umpire Vika Rara from Fiji, and Romain Michael from France.
Back here at the Friendship Hall, here for the Melanesian Cup, and our referees today, Crew Chief Taylor Fulker from Australia and Vika Ramara from Fiji. And then we've got Romain Michel from France, and New Caledonia, of course. It was nice to see these three out here to be able to take us through proceedings today. I've just been having a look at some interesting numbers, Emma. I found a couple of little extra ones. You know I always like to go digging for something a little bit extra. I've been having a look at the overall tournament stats, which is worth a look. And number 2 for this tournament in scoring is Max Grantham. He's done it over 2 games. He's 20.5 points per game. But I wanted to highlight as well that Peter Dementiev is actually number 6 in rebounds. And we've also got Kalita Malasi, who's number 2 with 9.3 rebounds. And then highlighting as well that Bart Kirby-Basir is number 3 with assists on 4.7. So we've got a few that have really put the scoring together, but also Ashley Vora is number 6 for points this tournament, as well as number 6 in rebounds with 5.7 as well. It's quite some interesting reading there, Emma.
You're right, very interesting there. And also you can see for Ashley Vora as well, he also got the 14 points. 14 points.
Indeed he has for this tournament. Here's the starters coming out for Vanuatu. We do have Terence Coleman, we do have FJ Correa, we also have Tom Wells, Peter Dementiev, and also out there on the floor is Ashley Vora. And for the Solomon Islands, it is the same lineup we saw the previous night. Bart Kirby-Basir, Max Grantham, Alex Wong into the starting 5 today, though. Kalita Malasi, and we've also got Huatia Tango out there as well. I think our referees are just about ready to go here.
Well, the crowd has started to build up here as well too, Therese.
You're right about that. Solomon Islands have, in their last 4 FIBA tournaments, never won more than 1 game in the tournament. They are looking for 2. It'll be the first time, if they can. Vanuatu, of course, as we have heard, we've heard a few numbers thrown around. 22, 11, and 27, I think, has been thrown around a little bit. But let's just say it's been over 2 decades for Vanuatu. And they'll be looking for their first win of this tournament today as well. So plenty on the line for both teams. And we're ready to go on this one, Emma Kamazi. As we're underway here. Garcia, the early possession. Out wide here to Grantham. Rebound here looking for Wells. Lead here to FJ Correa. Pass inside to Wells. And Correa, I think, initially was going to go and shoot the 3-point shot there, but he chose to turn it down there, Emma, and go the pass. But the pass was an errant decision there, would be fair to say.
That's right, Therese.
Grantham now feeds it inside, looking for Wong. Often running in transition is Peter Dementiev. Dementiev driving and can't get the finish. Malasi will come down with it here to Tango. Back to Malasi. Moving the ball here to Tango. Grantham on the left. Barcia open for 3. Just a little bit long. Wong contests for the rebound. Now FJ Correa comes up with it. Hand up here to Malasi. Extra pass looking for Grantham. Back to Malasi, and Malasi just couldn't hang on to the hot potato there.
Yeah. He has a chance there, but then couldn't handle the ball very well.
Not quite able to. It's back the other way comes Garcia. One way or the other. Tries to hand that off to the oncoming Huatia Tango. And looks like there'll be a foul here on the floor. And in fact, it will be a baseline ball here, Emma. Foul's on the floor to Vanuatu. Nearly losing the ball there, Wong. Tries to get around Coleman. Grantham guarded by Border. Shot clock here to 6. Decision needs to be made by Grantham. What kind of decision will it be? Initially a good decision. Malasi, who, as we said, number 2 for rebounds in the competition in the tournament this week. And he gets the opening score, does Malasi.
Well, Malasi just tipped it off. Opening score for the team Solomon Islands.
Opening score there for Vanuatu. Back the other way. Garcia in the corner. That short corner, short was short. The shot was short. FJ trying to get around a few. Bora! Strong move, Vanuatu. Early lead here, 4-2. There you go. Interesting start here. And there's the finish there from Huatia Tango. And then back the other way. They can't miss at the moment, Emma.
Well, you see this one is just early start for them, but they did very well executing this ball.
Here's Grantham for 3 from a long way out. That one was a long way beyond the 3-point line. And the other way comes Vanuatu through Vora. Nearly there for Vora. Wells taps it away here to Correa for 3. Garcia, did he know where the ball was? He did just enough to keep it in. Grantham now. Back here to Tango. Into Wong. And Wong was too big there.
Well, you look at the scoreboard now, it's 6-6. What a point.
It was good there from Wong, wasn't it, on Dementiev? Wong just showing him that maybe the decision he made could have been a little different there, Dementiev. Garcia here to Margie. Margie, oh, blocked there by Dementiev, but Margie stayed with it. That's composure. You get blocked, you get it back, and you put it in, Emma.
Well, that's a good one. Good walk there from Dementiev.
Number 1 for the tournament with blocks. 3.7 per game in this tournament. As Border.
Bora with the 3.
Ashley's on fire. Ashley definitely favors the 3. Grantham also just short. Dementiev comes down with the rebound. Looks to run off the rim. Bora trying to get through a couple, and we're going the way of Vanuatu. Bora and Dementiev already proving problems for the Solomon Islands, as Bora will take it here for Ricky Ball. Will take it. Kept it in. Back to Ricky Border. Wells trying to dig his way through. Malasi trying to create the jump ball situation. Malasi comes up with it. But there's a jump ball called here, first of all, by Romain Michel. Lead's already changed 3 times in this one, Emma early. Water now as that's tapped away. Possession here to Vanuatu. Already got 9 on the board here, Vanuatu. Good start for them. Dementiev with no time on the clock had to shoot it. Malasi managed to catch it before the shot clock violation and therefore played it on very quickly there, as you saw. It's taken in by Coleman once again. Needs some help. Received here by Bora. Stolen here by Barcia. Shadow in the night, draws the foul. And he picked that ball off Bora with relative ease there, Emma.
Well, he had that opportunity. He has that opportunity there, Tris.
I wouldn't be surprised if he's one of the leading steals, and yes, he is. He's #1 in the tournament this week with 4.7 steals per game.
Wow.
Is Bart Kirby Barcia. To be honest, even not looking at the numbers, I wouldn't be that surprised. I had him or probably had Connie Murray, but Connie Murray's actually down to #7 in the list. It's actually Lam Con and also Joan Delaney Belleville that are up there in the steal count this week. Free throws made. It's 9-10. That one goes out of bounds. And possession should go the way here of Vanuatu. Solomon Islands taking the lead back. That one comes up short. Here comes Malasi in transition, Emma. Driving, got rid of his man. Huatia couldn't get it. Coleman. Here's Dementiev, who's had a lot of possessions of the basketball already in this opening 5 minutes. Goes for 3, comes up short. And a bit of a forced shot there from Peter Dementiev. Possession back here to the Solomon Islands. As there's the not quite the finish from Huatia. Back out here, Barcia gets an open look at the 3 and knocks it down. He can't leave Barcia open, he'll bury it.
Well, he just stretched the leads to double that digit now, Tris.
So Emma, what are you seeing so far in this game in terms of the Solomon Islands, the way they're playing? It's a bit of a different atmosphere to what we had yesterday, so it can be easy to be a bit flat energetically, you would say?
Yeah, compare. They're doing very well. Great from the previous game and for today as well. You can see that, and also, well, it's widespread around that the supporters around here in the country, they are very impressive by the performance of these boys. Coming back again for this Melanesian Cup, they did like coming up in another whole new level, I say.
We talk about the importance of the Solomon Islands getting a win this afternoon. Like we said, 4th in 2017, didn't win a game in the Melanesian Cup in 2017. In 2022, they were also 4th in Fiji and Suva, but they had the 1 win in the tournament, didn't they? But apart from that, that's the only win they've had. Never won more than 2. And perhaps the 3rd edition at home will be the opportunity to do that. But this Vanuatu team aren't going to go away for a long time in this game. We know that. Got some talented players. We've seen Ashley Vora's had a great start, and he's at the free throw line right now. First one good from Vora. Second one good. So back to a single basket for margin here. Barcia. Here for Huatia. Dementiev in transition. Ripping the ball around now, Vanuatu. Dementiev collects it. Bora got around Margie. Oh, Margie picked his pocket. Here comes Tango in transition. Oh, blocked there by Dementiev. That is block number 2 in the game for Peter. And now a turnover for Vanuatu. Back the other way comes Barcia. The handoff there from Barcia was to Margie, and in the end, Barcia got it back. He handed it there to Margie on that one, Emma. And Margie couldn't get it up, so Margie just decided to hand it back to him and said, well, you gave it to me, you do it.
Yeah. Well, that's a good one there, you can see that. Well, still in the first quarter of this match, and letting on now Solomon, and goes another one.
Good finish there from Barcia. Like I said, he's been one of the most influential players this week for the Solomon Islands. Without him, the youngest player on the floor out there, Grantham, going through and lost the foul. In just the last minute or so, Emma, Vanuatu have gone to sleep a little bit defensively, and Grantham and Barcia are attacking them on the bounce at the moment, Emma. That's why we've got a timeout to Vanuatu. You reckon me and Sam Lewis are on the same wavelength as coaches? We see the game, don't we?
Yes. Well, it's a timeout there, and Solomon Islands leading now with 17 to 11.
Well, like we said, there's it's a bit tricky today to work out who will play PNG in the final tomorrow. And we knew if New Caledonia men had won today, they would definitely finish second in the group behind PNG. So it would have been a PNG New Caledonia final, but we don't know because Fiji beat them. So we could get down to a 3-way tie. So then it goes to mini-table and it will come down to points difference. We don't know what the points difference is. We'd love to tell you, but we actually don't know.
Yeah,
so,
we don't know.
But we do know it will come down to points difference if the Solomon Islands beat Vanuatu as well. They'll all tie on that table, if you think about it. Because Fiji are now 2-2, New Caledonian are 2-2, and Solomon Islands wins, they'll be 2-2, as you can see. It'll be just between Fiji and New Caledonia. Vanuatu can engineer their first win of the tournament. So that's the simple maths, and then the more complicated maths comes later. I don't want to be that person doing that, Emma.
And this two here is also unpredictable. We don't know yet who's going to win this one. So let's see about it, Tris, for these two teams.
Yeah, certainly for Patches, Vanuatu have hung in games hard. Solomon Islands been very competitive the whole week. Their margins have been very small, even in their losses. Scorer now to Dementiev, out to Coleman. Good look for 3. A little bit to the right. There's Dementiev on screen. He's a good player, isn't he? We've mentioned it quite a few times. They've already got the 2 blocks in this game so far, Emma.
Well, you're right about that. He's the youngest one and also have the good blocks in this game.
Yet to score, though. All points to Ashley Bora and Frank FJ Kare. Stolen here by Barcia again. He hands it across to an oncoming Huatia Tango.
What a good handout there.
It was smart, wasn't it?
Very, very good. Very smart one. And then Tango just nailed it.
It was a great finish there from Huatia Tango.
Well, about Huatia Tango, his friends usually call him Tia. It's just a short nickname they usually call him. Go by Tia.
Look at this from Michael now. 5-on, 5-off classic substitution scenario. We don't always see it all the time, but sometimes you do that at the end of the game, you clear a bench. That's called clearing the bench at any time. There's a rebound attempt there by Toromo. And whoop, just got to get rid of something there. Did I think it was Winnie. Check out Winnie, it was.
Yes.
Here's Masia. Here's Balsaga. And the short corner jumper from Godfrey Toromo. Specialty for him. The short corner there for number 7 for the Solomon Islands for Toromo. Here's Winnie. Back to Masia. But Winnie available, goes and defers there, looking for Balsaga. It's found the floor here. Going to be on Ashley Bora for the push. To 23. Taken here by Solomon Islands. They'll get it back here. And substitution here as well comes back in for Sunday Summit. No, it's going to be for Ashley Bora. So Ashley Bora is going to check out. Back here to Toromo. Hit that short corner jumper before. Winnie now to Balsaga. Here's Neil Tango. Just a little bit long. Now back here for Masia. Over. Oh, block there. Guess who it is again?
It's Dementev there with the block again.
There's a 3 there from Ricky Porter. Now Tango back the other way. Neil Tango feeds it here, looking for Balsaga. To Toromo. Back to Tango here via Masaya. 7 seconds on it. Masaya, feet set, and just short. That's his go, though, as we know. I'm seeing him hit a lot of threes already this tournament. Here's Dementiev again. He's going to take it on his own. Dishes it out, looking for FJ Carre. Found a way through. Couldn't make it work. Toromo's got to get it up with 2 on the clock and knocks it down! Toromo! Godfrey got it in time there. In time for Toromo, Emma.
Well, what a shot that he just did there, Chris. Got in just before the time. Wow. And also, well, I have a stats here. The past game, he didn't have much on the points, but for today's game, he did very well.
Well, he's got that 3, doesn't he?
Yeah.
So just in time for Toromo there. So he knocks it down. It's quarter time here. And it's the Solomon Islands 26, Vanuatu 11. It was a good start for Vanuatu halfway through that term, but then a bit of a jump here from the Solomon Islands. They're on a 13-0 run at the moment, as you can see. The broadcast, of course, brought to you by TTB for Solomon Broadcasting, TTB Plus for Android and iOS Pacifica TV. And, of course, streaming and broadcasting globally on the YouTube channel for FIBA Basketball. And we can see there the Solomon Islands here at quarter time. And they've shared it around in this opening patch, but Bart Kirby-Basia has 11 points already in this game. So a great start for Bart there for the Solomon Islands to And for Vanuatu,
Well, for
Ashley
Vanuatu,
Border.
Ashley, yeah, you're right about that. Ashley already with 9 points. He did great in the first half, with also 2 rebounds there.
exactly right. And then Peter Dementiev, we thought that was a third block, but according to our stats, I think it might have not been classified as one, so still got the 2 blocks at the moment. Oh no, there we go. Look at that. It just came up literally in front of me right then.
So it's 3.
Maybe someone can hear me.
Yeah.
Well, he deserves it. Huatia Tango is going to take it in front of us. To get this second term underway. And he's got Basia available. So impressed with this 22-year-old from Honiara, of course, from this area.
Yeah, you're right. He is very talented in his game performance, Trace.
Possession into the Solomon Islands. In case this is the first time we're seeing you today, hello. Okata, Bulda Banaka, and bonjour, everyone. Here for the second term. Trying to get it back here. Trying to tip it in. Oh, nicely done there by Tango. Basia has to think about it. Goes to Wong. 6 seconds on the clock to shoot it. Can't get it. Coleman now. Can he get past a few? Goes one way, the other with the dribble. Got Dementiev available. Dementiev trying to drive through. Strong and finishes well. It's Peter Dementiev, his first points of the afternoon.
Well, what a great start for Peter with that one. Drive to catch the traffic and smash down.
He
Finish
did well.
it very well.
He got through that traffic there, didn't
Yeah.
he? He split them, split the 2 defenders in half. Huatia. Tango with that jumper. Here's the pressure on Dementiev. We'll get it back now, Peter. Trying to get some ball movement here, Dementiev. Coleman for 3. That's a better look than the last one he took in the first quarter. I think we're going the way of the Solomon Islands. It will. Basia with the ball in hand again. Love Basia's shoes. There's a few that have got them out there, actually. There's Malasi, makes the finish. And the crowd are delighted.
Well, early start here for this match, and already you can see that Solomon Islands leading with 30 to 13.
Exactly right. Huatia into, oh, Wong, and it's going to be 2 shots here for Wong. Foul will be on Peter Dementiev. So I think if we look at this replay, we do get it. I reckon he got a bit of body. He did get the ball clean there, Emma, but I think he got a little bit of body, which is what Romain Michel saw there on the sideline there.
That's for Peter, right?
Yes. And it's good from Wong. And already margin out here by 18 are the Solomon Islands. They're trying to push through. Trying to do some strong stuff as it's off the leg of Solomon Islands players, so should about it 1-2. Water goes for 3. Wells, nice finish almost inside. Worried out of the points there by the Solomon Islands defense. Rantham leads it inside, looking for Tango. Tango trying to go the no-look pass. And possession will go back the way here of the Solomon Islands. Go back here to Tango. Malasi. Trying to drive through a couple, and Malasi draws the foul. There's Kalita Malasi. He wasn't in the act of shooting though, so like it'll be a sideline ball here, or baseline ball, I should say here, Emma. Oh, block there. My border. We're going to start with possession again with the Solomon Islands. Been a few block shots in this one already.
Must be careful and look out for the block shot and block defense from the defense. Tris.
A heads-up play there from Vanuatu. Ashley Boris just won the ball back for his team. You can see how he pushed it onto the leg of the oncoming Solomon Islands player.
Well,
And now it's, yeah.
Vanuatu is counted on him.
Exactly. That one
He's leading very well in the first half for this quarter.
You're right about that. It was a 5-second violation there for not inbounding the ball in time. Malasi tries to go up. Oh! Not sure what happened there, but possession will end up here with Vanuatu. Again, the pressure is intense here from the Solomon Islands up the floor. They're not giving them any space. Trying to set some screens and trying to free some things up. And picked up here. Did he get upstairs? No. But he will finish with a layup there. Huatia Tango. Thought initially that he was going to get up and throw that down. Maybe just end of the week kind of stuff, Emma. Wasn't able to quite elevate as high as he'd like to go. Back here comes. And there's a nice finish there from Bora again. Back here for Malasi. Oh! He's done it again! Is that Dementiev again there, Emma? It was indeed.
He is done it back again with that block. Wong! What a great one, a great finish there from Wong.
It was the right decision there. Managed to pump fake Dementiev out of that last one. Grantham now draws the foul. Possession here on the baseline to the Solomon Islands. As the three for Grantham. Comes up short, but he gets his ball back. And it came back to him. And then he wasn't able to hold on to it, so possession going the way here of Vanuatu again. Vanuatu looking for an option. Here's Dementiev. Oh, got Tango in the air. Defer to Coleman. It was a good decision. And there's another one for Vanuatu there, Emma.
Well, what a good finish there for Terence Coleman.
As Wong no. Refused to go in the hole there. It's like a decent golf shot that just comes up short of the cup, doesn't it?
Yeah.
As Vora will make the and one.
Vora landed it very well, Chris. Leading on now with 19-35.
Free throws to come here for Ashley Vora. In fact, there will be one with the and one conclusion. back here comes. Almost there from Malasi. Trying to get through. Oh! And over the top of Dementiev. That was enough. Really trying to get past him. And there's the score again to Malasi. You got a couple in a row there. Good pressure from the Solomon Islands. They're swarming inside the paint at the moment, Emma. And it's back. Here comes Huatia Tango. Nice feed. Inside Grantham. The handoff, to handoff, to handoff. And eventually finding the mark. It's back and forth at the moment, isn't it?
Well, you can see how they hands off with that ball very, very well.
As there is the shot there from Ricky Bura. And they're keeping pace here, Vanuatu, but I think the way this game is being played, this is the way the Solomon Islands want to play. Up and down with tempo at full pace.
Yeah, you're right about that. You can see they're picking up now the fast tempo of this one.
And that's why we saw the game that we saw last night, fair to say, when they took on PNG. Because as we saw, that was tempo that was completely in fifth gear a lot of the time. Very fast up and down the floor. Sometimes with a lack of control, but it was like a speedway, raceway,
yes,
wasn't it? It was just around and around and around we went.
And then it pushed it very well with that. Well, it looks like we have a substitute again, going 5 out, another 5 coming in came back in.
Yeah, I think it's a bit of a stroke here from Michael now.
Yep.
It's giving them about 6 minutes out there, and then you can see we're about 4 minutes to go here, so that's when they're coming in, and Margie. It's 2 there.
Maggie back at it with it again.
He did nicely, FJ Carey, and he's powered by Margie. Having a smile there, Margie. I think he knows exactly that it was a foul. No hiding from that call.
Well, not quite bad there for Team Vanuatu, as we all know that they just came back again for this Melanesian Cup. They did very well during this tournament, in this FIBA tournament, Trace.
Well, I spoke to FJ about basketball influences, and he doesn't have a particular one like, you know, the NBA or, you know, any of the other leagues around the world. It's his family that has been his biggest influence when it comes to basketball. FJ, correct?
Yeah.
That's how he got into basketball, was through family members getting involved in the game.
Oh, I can see that.
Long shot there from Masia. Fighting for it on his haunches there was Matthew Boardman. And Boardman defers here to Tango for 3. It's a little bit to the right. Rebounds wide here for Winnie. Back to Tango, hands it up here. Oh, what a catch there from Masia. It was going out of bounds. Trying to float it in, no good. Dementiev comes back the other way in transition. He's going to take them all on here. Came up a little bit to the right. He's going away from the basket when he drove that. And back the other way. Oh, coming over the top there, Wells. Now to Dementiev. Dementiev told to slow it down there by the coach in front of him. FJ Carey now, back out here to Border. He's got a mismatch here on Winnie. He did, and he made the most of it. And a nod of approval there from Sam Lewis on the sidelines. Emma, the coach was very happy with that particular execution of the play.
Well, the ball counts, and then also they count on him as well for Ashley. Ashley did very well, a great job out there.
So coming into the game for Vanuatu, haven't seen much of this young player this week at 19 years of age. Just the 5.1 minutes per game for coming into the game, Adams Tawi. In fact, sorry, it's number 4, Sami Toto coming into the game. Goes for 3 there for Toto. Back one way or the other. No good. Going to try and get it out here. He's available if he wants him. Water's going to go past a couple. He's got him all alone if he can catch it. Dementiev again. Now in the last minute 45 of this first half. Dementiev driving through. Nice finish there from Peter Dementiev. Excellent work from him.
Absolutely, Therese. What a great land he just did. He finds support and then he just, let me take the risk, he said.
Let me take it on.
Yeah.
You're right about that, Emma. Keep saying it, we've been really impressed with Peter Dementiev this week. He's coming into the game now. Damon Ulu is into the game for Vanuatu. Needing help here, Hilleland. Here's Dementiev again, guarded by Margie. And rides him and the contact nicely there. Not a foul here on Margie. Only foul number 3 on Timmy Margie. Won't get taken out for a sub unless he gets a 4th, I'd say. Wells now. Here's Toto. Tries to bank it. No. Margie comes down with the rebound. Dementiev and him fight for it, and we've got ourselves a jump ball here. Possession arrow with Vanuatu. So they'll get possession here, Emma. Only 15 points to the margin here at the moment. It's a bit closer than the scoreboard suggests, though. Hand off to Dementiev. Trying to get around a couple. Toto again launches. And there's going to be a foul here. Now baseline ball. Fouls on Neil Tango. And now we've got Grantham coming into the game. Who's Grantham coming in for Tango? So baseline ball here for Vanuatu. just demonstrating. Dementiev was like, I'm trying to do this. Be ready for it because I want to do that.
Yeah, can see that.
Hilleland. Oh no, ran out of room. Dementiev for 3. Oh, and touching the rim there. Maybe was that a goaltend potentially? Play on the call. Grantham. Malasi, what a catch. Can he finish it? Oh yeah, he can. Melina Malasi for magic. He caught the strong ball coming his way there, Emma. Stolen back here by Barcia again and draws the foul. It's been quite the start from Kirby Barcia. What if I told you he's already got the 5 steals in this game? To go with 11 points. He's having a great game at the moment, is Kirby Barcia.
Well, you're right, Therese. Let's see. Well, Kirby is already with 11 points, right?
That's right.
5 steals.
There's Wells. Here to Toto. Toto will get it back here. Almost, oh, not quite. Malasi comes down with it. That is a good pass. Interesting into Grantham on the buzzer. Ran out of time to get that one up in the air. And that'll bring us to halftime here. It's 28-45 in favour of the Solomon Islands at the moment, Emma. A very good start for the Solomon Islands. They're in a great position to get only their second win in a FIBA tournament since 2017. But there's still a long way to go here, don't you think?
Yeah, you're right about that. What a great start. Let's throw to highlights and see some of the momentum action here in the first half. Well, what a great game for the first half. We can see now that Solomon leads with 45-28 to Vanuatu. We'll be back after the break for more of the plenty action with these two teams.
Whatever our gender, color, belief, or capability, we are all on the same team.
We have the power to change lives through basketball.
Together, we are stronger. No matter your origin,
basketball
can bring everyone together.
Basketball for good.
We are now at the half time. Stay tuned for the second half between Vanuatu and Team Solomon.
Welcome back, everyone, here to the Friendship Hall in Honiara at the Solomon Islands. It is halftime here between these two teams playing this fixture. It is Vanuatu 28 at the moment, Solomon Islands 45. They're in control at the moment, Solomon Islands, but Vanuatu did a good job getting back into that quarter, Emma. They certainly were able to overcome a little bit of a mini run from the Solomon Islands, and were really competitive in that second term.
Well, you're right about that. The first half from the two teams were very something to see, and a great game, intense defense and exciting moments from these two teams.
The big moment in this game so far was when the score was at 11-13, and then the Solomon Islands ran off a unanswered 0-13 run. That was a big moment there, and it was led by Bart Kirby Basia, who has had a fantastic game so far today, Emma.
Well, right about that, you can see that on his point now is led on with 11. That's for the points with only 1 rebounds.
But if you have a look at the assists and the steals, that tells you the story right there.
Yeah, you threw. That's true. You can see that is already with 5 steals and 1 block.
1 block and the 4 assists as well. So he's doing it all on the floor. And then Khalida Malasi's already got 8 and 7 in this game. So he's on track for a double-double right now as Khalida Malasi. As we're coming back here, as Balsaga is going to take it in front of our commentary position to start this second half. As we said, the Solomon Islands looking for a little bit of history this week. They've already had history defeating Fiji for the first time on day 1 of this tournament. So they're going to go away from this tournament with history made, and certainly winning over a nation's favour. No doubt about that, Emma.
Yes, that's very absolutely right, Chris.
Underway here for the second half. Inside, Malasi. A strong finish inside for Malasi.
Well, what a comeback into the second half. Malasi just finishing very well.
You're right about that. Coming down to it now is Bora. Here to Bora. Oh, he is having a tournament, isn't he? Ashley Bora.
What a good 3 there.
Knocks it down. Great shot there from Ashley Bora. It's up to 16 points now in this game. The ball was on the floor there. Unable to do much there with it were the Solomon Islands. Vanuatu will get possession back here. It'll be Coleman with it. Guarded here by Balsaga. Long pass out wide here. Border again. He thought about dishing it there to Wells, but Wells wasn't quite open there. Had to get around him. Coleman trying to go for 3. Comes up a little bit long. As Wong comes down with it. Dribbling through a couple now. Grantham. Wong inside and almost an end. Blocked there once again by Peter Dementiev. Is that another one for him? That is block number 5. He's setting a record for number of rejections in this tournament. Emma, no one's had more than him.
Well, he did great. You can see that one of the blocks that he just did. The previous game today, during the game today.
Dementiev now out here to Border. Back to Border as well. Quite. Basia comes back in transition. Back one way or the other to Grantham for 3. Down it goes. And Grantham knocks it down.
What a 3 there, just beyond the act, and then Grantham just nailed it.
Trying to get it around. And there's the finish there once again. Doing something a little different is Dementiev. Hitting the 3 ball instead. And he's going to be a player to watch for many a year. As Coleman comes back with it in transition, he's got to get around Wong. The extra feed of Bora. And that's an excellent finish.
What a great transition he just did there. Ricky just finishing very well.
Grantham now trying to get through a couple. That one tipped out of bounds. Possession here for Vanuatu. Trailing by 14 now. It's the number 14 has it, trying to get past Barcia. And there's going to be a foul here, and the foul is on Kirby Barcia. Struggling to get through that traffic there. One now here to Dementiev. What will he do next? He's got an open look at the three again. Oh, and this time Grantham comes across and gives him a little bit of what he's been dealing to everyone else there, Emma.
Well, they built a comfortable cushion here. Back again in this quarter.
Barcia to the left. Malasi, oh, kept it in front of Balsaga. Back to Barcia. Now to Grantham. Back to Wong. Couldn't get the finish. Barcia for three. Also comes up short. Wells comes down with it. Coleman now, back one way or the other. And pointed out there by Romain Mitchell, actually came off his foot as he went to dribble it. So that is a kickball violation, or just a general violation. There's quite a few different kinds in basketball, as we know. And as Wells, now here is Dementiev. Dementiev, the step back three, trying to bank it. Oh, good, Wells, big rebound. Vora fancies himself for three again. Just off target. Saga will take it. Barcia, great pass there to Huatia Tango. Tango. Oh, and one! Spectacular! On the run. Off balance. And Tango with the moves there. What a move from Tango, Emma.
Well, you're right about that. Tango with that great move from the tree.
Judges putting up the panels there with a lot of 10s. They like that from Tango.
Well, substitute for Solomon Islands.
They brought Timmy Margie back into the game, didn't they? Coleman now trying to get past. Oh, here we go. Grantham's going to get upstairs. Oh, no, he couldn't. He tried. I reckon he tried to get that done. He just couldn't get.
What a great layup he just did. And it's Tia back again.
Back the other way. Grantham again. Well, he's an impact. He might have missed a game as another turnover for Vanuatu. Barcia trying the fancy pass. That was biting off more than he could chew. And it's back here, Dementiev. Coleman for two, can't get it. Porter trying to get around a couple. He's open for three again. Good job by Barcia, making him choose a different option. Goes to Dementiev. Dementiev flicking through. He's fouled first. He was not in the act of shooting, though. So I think it'll be sideline ball here.
Well, back in the first, third, sorry, not second, but third quarter now, and it's 56-38, Tris.
Trying to go up there strong. Coleman in for three. It's gotten a little bit erratic out there from both sides. There's a lack of control at the moment with the ball in hand currently, as you can see, Emma.
Well, the pressure is hitting up here now. You can see that.
Well, it is the nature of where we are in the world, isn't it? There's a lot of bold play. Well, that is a bold shot there from Grantham again. And then stolen back. Vanuatu leaving points out there for the Solomon Islands to come and collect. 38-59, margin 21. The other way comes Water. Now to Dementiev. The other way, oh! And they're just going to come up with a foul here. And will be on Basia. 2 shots to come here for Wells. Tom Wells has had a good week here.
Well, 19 years old, Tom Wells. He's already with 6 points.
It's been his average this week, hasn't it?
That's right. He's doing good.
It's his score today.
He's leading with 2 points, 6 rebounds, and 1 block.
It was a good block too, wasn't it? Just a little nice gentle block, but it was there.
It was counted.
It's Tango. Dribbles it around a couple of times. Malasi trying to drive. Resulting finish there from Margie. It's excellent work there from Timmy Margie. Water now. Trying to get round a couple. Second one goes out of bounds. We've got 4 minutes and 11 seconds to go here in this second half. Well, the third quarter, as we stand. There's around a couple tries. Water again. One way, the other, and almost there.
A good one there from Water, back again.
He's returning the favour, Margie. Back here to Grantham. Grantham putting that one up. Dementiev comes up with it. Grantham again, and Wells just a little too strong on trying to get that through on his opponent.
Well, substitute for Vanuatu. Tyree's coming in, Tom Wells going out.
And there is another one for Grantham.
Grantham with the 3.
Having some impact in this term, and then gets the block. No. He thought he had it. He thought it was clean there. There will be 2 shots here to the player that he tried to block. And Ashley Vora. How many points for Vora in this game now? Emma?
Well, let's check. Ashley Vora. Well, quite good one here. Tris already with 23 points. With 7 rebounds. No steal, no block.
Take him there, Knightley. Nicely there. Possession will go the way here of the Solomon Islands again. They lead by 20 at the moment. And he stepped out of bounds there, did Masaya. And possession back here for Vanuatu. Really struggling to get it into court at the moment. Get through here is actually Bora, and Basia was there just to tip it out of bounds. It was good work there from him.
Good position, controlling. Just a little bit.
It's the crowd going to receive the ball here. There we go. Nice clean passing. just behind us here in the crowd. It's building now. It's Vanuatu and Solomon Islands women. Again, that's going to be next one coming up as well at 6:30. Both teams also hunting for that first win of this tournament. It's free throw missed there by Peter Dementiev. What a game he's having so far, though. 7 points for him. And he's also doing very well on the rebounds and the blocks, as we've seen, Emma. As Malasi will make that bucket. And he will go to the free throw line. Leading by 21. And N1 opportunity coming up here for Malasi. And completes it. To the delight of the home fans here in Honiara. Back here for Sandy Simon. And then, oh, nearly stolen there by Masaya. Possession here for Vanuatu. As Huatia Tango comes out of the game. Vanuatu with possession. Vorta trying to get around Shakao Winnie. Trying to get around and go along. Does well. He's impressive to watch, isn't he? Emma, you're seeing some moves and some basketball that you defies belief, doesn't it?
Yeah, I just can't believe that move.
Well, Grantham, he's showing his moves. From mid-range, not quite. Laura will come down with it again. Stolen by Marcia. Yes, he successfully gets it. Can he dish it off to Messiah? Into Grantham. It was all set up by Kirby.
Well, what a great assist there for Messiah.
Well, Kirby is having multiple states of change in this game. He's taking everything that comes his way, and he now beats Shigeo Winnie. Kirby Barcia is the star of this competition. He's got the 8 steals. He's breaking some records. There's Alan Pavora. And you listen to the Vanuatu fans as well as the Solomon Islands. Everyone's getting into it. Everyone wants everyone to score. That's what they're here for. And Grantham delivers to the max once again.
Grantham just, well, did a great 3 there. Wow, Chris.
There's Vanuatu now out here to Sandy Simon for 2. Can he roll it in? No. Down the last minute of this third term. It just got a little bit more exciting, Emma.
Yes, you're right about that.
Feed inside. Oh, Chikawa winning. They go back to Malasi. Malasi, he'll go straight through Dementiev. He took him on. It's a bold thing to do against someone who's got the amount of blocks he does. And we got a timeout going the way of Vanuatu.
Well, it's a timeout. Well, what a move there, Tris.
Well, crowd appreciative of both teams, I think, there. The performance, the scores, look, you know, the crowd wants to see lots of points scored.
Yep.
Coaches,
that's the thing.
not so much.
Well,
your team at least, not the other team, but, you know, it's a different environment here, isn't it, in the island nations, of course.
Well, everyone have their supports for both teams, so yeah, both of them fighting for who's going to be on the top. So, but we see now on the board, scoreboard still locking for Solomon with 76-49.
And have a look at the third quarter score overall, Emma. It's been quite a scoring quarter for both sides.
Absolutely. You can see that Vanuatu is with the 21 and 31 for Solomon.
So by my maths, that's 40, is that 42 points? No, in fact, 52 points in this quarter for both sides. Very entertaining stuff.
Very, very. It is very entertaining.
52 points is always entertaining. For a coach, it's a nightmare. Not sure what Sam Lewis and Michael Dow will think about it. Michael Dow probably feeling a little more comfortable with the 76 on the board.
Well, Sam Lewis did a good job taking up these balls.
Well, Vanuatu looking to pass there. I think it was 51 in one of their games earlier this week. They should get past it today, you would think. And they do! I think they have. Highest score in the tournament now for Vanuatu.
It's Ashley Bora.
Shot clock to 4 to 3. Grantha for Maria Code. To the right. Another rebound for Pina Dementiev, and that'll bring us to three-quarter time here. And crowd appreciative of efforts from all players. So Solomon Islands 76. Vanuatu 52, I should say.
52-76. Well, let's go and look back at the first quarter of this game. Vanuatu leading on with 11-26 for Solomon Islands. And back in the second quarter is 17 and 19 for Solomon Islands.
When we have a look at the efficiency in this game,
Well, you can
two
see
players on fire at the moment.
Yes, you can see that Ashley Bora with 24 and Kalita Mailasi with 20. What a tight contest by these two, from these two.
Yeah, it certainly is. No doubt about that. We'll see what both teams can come up with in this final term. Vanuatu men have really given a red-hot crack in this game. I mean, to score 24 points in the term was very good. So we said it was 52 in the term, so now it's 55. 55 points in that one quarter between both sides. Quite high scoring, of course. And Team Solo is ready to go for the final term here. It's going to be Mailasi to start this final term off. Team Solo looking for the first time, a first time winning 2 games in a tournament. A FIBA tournament for the men's. Can they do it? Messiah, the 3, just comes up short. Here's Winnie. As Wells, and Wells goes tumbling through. And hopefully he's okay. He hit that hard. The table there, all that, it was the esky with all the ice water in it. It was ice cool, it didn't matter.
Yeah, let's hope that he's okay.
Taken through a couple, was out of bounds there. Just in front of the outstretched hands of Peter Dementiev. Well, I think this game is a good reflection of where the island nations are at when it comes to basketball, in the sense of they're out there and they're playing, and you can't underestimate the fact that Vanuatu are back in FIBA contention. And you look at the competitiveness of the Solomon Islands after all these years, they look like they can challenge some of those teams that have been around for a long time. That one goes in and out of the cylinder for the Solomon Islands. Tango, that one will go in. And that one goes in and out of the cylinder as well. Water now. Here to Wells. Back to Coleman. On the left, Coleman. Out to Wells. Tries to get the finish. Back. Here comes Tango. Now Malasi. Back to Winnie. And rebound here to Peter Dementiev. Here, Emma. Border. Here for Dementiev. He had the open three, he thought about it. Gee, Ashley Border has been great today. What a move. Not quite. Back here now for Masaya. Tango. Trying to drive around a couple. Now Malasi. You get the finish, yes. Good finish there from Malasi there, Emma.
Well, good job he did that. He just say, let me take the risk, drive through again with that drive through.
Just uses his shoulders to create that space, doesn't he? Can't deny that they're there, can you, Emma? Dementiev, that's tough.
Good rebound there.
Grantham threaded it nicely to Masaya. What a gift. Mailed the parcel to Masaya, and Masaya successfully receives it.
What a good finish there from Masaya. He just did a great job.
He certainly did. Masaya definitely having an impact.
Well, leading on with the points is 80. You can see that on the scoreboard.
There's Margie for two, turnaround jumper. He's normally pretty good at hitting the stationary one as Border comes back the other way, and he's a little push in the back there, I reckon. And Tango fouled him. Free throws to come here for Ashley Bora, who's had an outstanding game today. Emma, give me Ashley Bora's numbers for this game today.
Well, he's been with plenty points here, Tris. 32 points already.
So he's 12 off the tournament record in the men's. Tyrone McClellan set that a couple of days ago. 44 for Tyrone McClellan from the Fiji team.
And you can see that Ashley with his ball movements today. What a move he got there.
He's been very good in this tournament, Ashley Bora. He's been one of the best power forwards.
Well, it's a block foul there from Max Grantham.
Substitutions here as back into the game for Vanuatu is Michael Hill led.
Well, Michael is also one of the young players as well.
He certainly is.
Doing good for his team.
Yeah, exactly. Getting a lot of opportunities. Grantham again for three. Just a little bit to the left there. Just off target. Dementiev trying to feed it through. Driving. Oh, taken here by Wong, who was pretty good early, Wong. He was the one that set the tone from the very tip-off for the team. But Barcia has been the most consistent throughout the whole game today as Wong makes the finish. And Barcia is looking, I don't think he's had 10 steals in a game yet this tournament. Maybe today can be. Oh, did he get that one? He might have. Koromo upstairs for the layup. Wow. There you go. Will that still be credited to Kirby Barcia? He's on 8 at the moment. He's got 8 assists and 9 steals. It will be credited to him. So he is bordering on a triple-double. Is Bart Kirby Barcia, I should say. Not quite. Back out here for Hillerland. No good. Grantham again in transition. He's got 22 in the game. Reeled in here by Border. Back to Hillerland. Now Wells. Drive around a couple. So foul on the floor here. 52-84. As, oh, nearly clean there from Wong. Well, going to the line now will be Ricky Boda, 30 years of age, the captain of this team. He's found some players to go with him now for the future, no doubt about that, Emma. There's Ricky.
Well, he has a little bit of experience. He's leading the team as well this year to pull out the mini Pacific Games.
Is that right?
Yeah.
There you go. Good one for you for that. Good one from you there, Emma. Is the voice starting to go, Emma, after the 5 days of basketball action? Got one more day. We've got to last till tomorrow.
Yes. Last
We'll be
day.
okay, though. Grantham. Nice drive. I hope you're really enjoying it everywhere around the globe. Of course, watching on FIBA's YouTube page, but on TTV Solomon Broadcasting, TTV Plus, Android and iOS, and Pacifica TV. And now we're enjoying watching the sights of Max Grantham, the Gold Coast roller in the NBL 1 North. Makes that. 53-86 now. With 5 minutes to go, it does look like that the Solomon Islands are going to get, for the first time in their history in the Melanesian Cup, a second win in a week of the tournament. Shows their exciting development. And you know what? I think with Vanuatu, the way they're going, I think we'll see that in the future as well. It will grow. It might take a few years. It does take a few years for things to develop sometimes, but loving the developing nature of the men's and the women's competition. As that one goes in. There's got a substitution here as Malasi will come in. In fact, we're going to have a timeout here for Oregon for the Solomon Islands. It's 55-86. Now, Emma, I do have some news. We do know who's playing in the final tomorrow, now officially. Both for women's and for men's. It's the same two teams. It will be PNG, as we know.
All right.
And it will be Fiji in both the men's and the women's that have made it through to tomorrow's final. So congratulations to both of those, particularly to, I'm going to say, the Fiji men's. Went down to the Solomon Islands on the opening night, but they've managed to turn around since then, haven't they?
Wow, congratulations to these two teams.
That was a big win today against the New Caledonia team by the 10 points, wasn't it? So when you think about it, that was pretty important. And then for the women's, that loss to PNG is probably the one that stings in their mind this week, but we know that sometimes in a group phase game, that you can learn from your mistakes and your errors and turn it around. They'll be very competitive against PNG tomorrow, I think, the women. But they are going in with those 6 debutants. In some ways, PNG will be going in pretty big favourites for both games, you'd say, but don't count out Fiji whatsoever, I reckon, if you are around the place.
Well, with Fiji women's with a team, they have like 6 from the development teams with them.
Oh, dude, nice pass. Oh, the feed there, Muggy, the finish, no. I'll see him back the other way. And there is the finish there. Malasi again. And Malasi now has 17 points and 11 rebounds. Here's a double-double. On the cusp at the moment for the Solomon Islands of a triple-double. He's so close now. Here's Bus here. He's got 11 points, 9 assists, and 8 steals. He needs 2 steals and 1 assist to get that triple-double.
Well, you're right about that. Already for Team Vanuatu, Ashley is already 34.
He's had a great game, hasn't he? Just one of the top players in the tournament, and I reckon just took a little while to get going for Vanuatu. But he had 22 points earlier this week as well. Did Water as Maggie makes that.
Maggie, excellent finish job there.
Certainly was. Take him as 8 for the night. As we tick into 5:30 local time here, Dementiev for 3. A little long, trying to hustle after it. Needed Dementiev. He's had a game though, hasn't he? He's got the 5 blocks.
What a great pass there.
Whoa. Oh, great finish there. Yes, inside. And up the other way comes Basia. Margie, in it goes. Great job there by Margie.
Well, we're in the final quarter now.
It's back here for Dementiev. Oh, man, at the summit there by Torimo, and then Malasi. And this time he helps him up. It's Border again. He's everywhere at the moment, Bora. Is there 3 of them out there at the moment? I can't tell.
You see him everywhere on the floor.
He's just everywhere, isn't he? To the free throw line once again, Ashley Bora.
Well, the volunteers are doing a great job during the week.
You can see here, there's a clean one before, and then Malasi just chop.
What a tap out.
He knew it too. From Malasi's point of view, he's not in foul trouble this afternoon. He normally has the
fouls.
Yeah, he normally has the fouls.
Yeah,
he has the 4 fouls normally by this point of the game. The way he plays with his physicality.
Well, you already mentioned it today that learn from a mistake, so might be that one thing. That's one other thing as well.
Might be as well. He might take that back if he gets a chance in NBL 1 South again, back in Australia.
Finishing very well there from Ashley again.
Here's Basia. Basia now has the 10 assists, by the way, so he just needs to steal the ball 2 more times, and he's got himself a triple-double. So on triple-double watch for Basia. I wonder if he knows that. I think it's just a natural part of his game. Grantham for 3. Just short. Grantham's got the 4 threes this afternoon as well. The other way, not quite. Torimo. Down to Grantham. Long pass looking for Margie. Goes up. And 1 as well for Timmy Margie. Oh, they like that, the home fans. He might be 36 years of age, but he's moving smoothly. Today is Margie.
Well, you're right about that. He's still got the moves in him. Already with 12 points for Maggie.
It's been one of his best games of the week. Done it in 15 minutes. Torimo comes out. I think a few other players are about to get sat down as well, though. Gets it. Here's Basia. He's hunting around for that steal, isn't he? Oh, no. A slippery ball there. Unlucky for number 1 man, Hill, and
Michael with that one.
yeah, just a slippery bit of fruit, wasn't it? Just couldn't catch it, hold on to it. Someone chucked it to him at the market. He paid for it. Unfortunately, it went to ground. Basia again. Trying to light up the scoreboard now. Oh, in and out of center it goes. Gets a rebound, I think. Points waved away here. Sideline ball, foul on Vanuatu. Malasi, right through. Oh, and Dementiev, that is 6. 6 blocks for Dementiev. He has got incredible athleticism, that young man. Grantham now, mid-range, banks it off the window. He's got 26 in the game now, Grantham. Like I said, Dementiev's got those 6 blocks now. He just needs those 2 points to go alongside a lot of rebounds as well for him. Border gets around Boardman. Goes again and makes it. What an afternoon he's having. 57 points now, I think, as Malasi for 2. Can't take your eyes off this last couple of minutes here, Emma. They're past the 100. They got the century on the board.
Well, they're leading the way now with 1-on-1. What a point there for this team.
77, I believe, was the previous highest score for Solomon Islands team men's.
And this
Gone
one
right
is
past it today.
Yeah, you
But also Vanuatu setting a record as well. So both teams setting records in the one game, which is quite nice. Mentiev trying to get around a couple. Water is stolen. Grantham, bit of a team steal there. Stolen by Border. Got his hand in the right place. Pulls up for 3. Why not? It's been his day. Grantham back the other way. Masia. Back to Grantham. Trying to go to work. Malasi, no. And we're going to have walk to the other end.
Well, I think it's a little bit close contact there on Dementiev. You can see that.
He's going to have the shot.
Yeah.
Team solo over the limit in terms of fouls, although quite elementary now. You can see his eye. It's his left eye, isn't it? Or right eye, if it's him that you're talking about.
Yeah.
Got to look at the other angle. Oop. Sights off at the moment. Yeah, doesn't tickle. When you get a finger or a thumb in the eye of some sorts, comes up short. Here's Malasi, beats it to Basia. Basia, long pass, Grantham again, beat set, just a little bit to the right. Border will come down with it. Can he find Ashley Border? Oh, Basia, yeah, yes, he's got it, that's 9. 9 steals. Boardman, no good. Basia's got to go for it now. He's 1 steal up a triple-double.
Well, I didn't see that one coming, Chris.
No, I'm just saying, Basia, get over here to the ball. He only needs 1. Can he get 1 more? Oh, no. We do like to see triple doubles in games of basketball. Here he goes. Unfortunately, the ball's got to the offensive end of the floor. Grantham has to think about it. Grantham to 3, comes up short. And I think that might do it here. 58 to 101 is the final score here. And the Solomon Islands win 2 in the Melanesian Cup for the first time since 2017. In the 3 editions of the tournament, they've only ever won 1 game in the tournament. They've won 2. on this occasion. And Vanuatu, it's been great to have you back here in FIBA for the Melanesian Cup. And they showed a lot of spirit, did the Vanuatu team, and we're going to see a lot of players for years to come. The likes of Ashley Vora, and then you're going to have Peter Dementiev at 20 and 16 years of age. As the rest of the squad comes along, they will be the leaders in the future, Emma, no doubt about that.
You're right about that, Tris. What a game performance for these two teams. A great game from Vanuatu go up against Team Solomon Islands with the points. Well, we're going to go throw to highlights. Let's see some of the highlights during the game.
Well, what a fantastic win it was there for the Solomon Islands. First time they've won 2 games in a tournament. And you can see how happy they are out there on the floor. It was 101 to 58 in the end. Again, the score just blew out a little bit just because of the nature of the game. It was up and down. It was really fast. And I wish that we could find one more steal on the stat line for Bart Kirby Barcia. He nearly had triple-double, 11 points, 10 assists, and 9 steals. Can we find a 10 somewhere in there? I'm sure we could, but the stats people do a fantastic job over there. Grantham had the 26, and Kalita Malasi had the 23. Let's have a look at Vanuatu from you, Emma.
Well, for Vanuatu, you can see that Ashley Vora with 37 points there, and also he has a rebound of 7 with a great steal too. And also Peter Dementiev with 8 points, and also this is 17 rebound from him.
And 6 blocks as well, the most by any player in a Melanesian Cup men's game.
Well, you're right about that.
Well, what a fantastic game it was, Emma. We'll be back for the final game very soon. It's coming up at 6:30 local time in about just under an hour. It's all thanks to TTV Solomon Broadcasting, TTV Plus, Android and iOS, Pacifica TV, and the YouTube channel for FIBA Basketball Broadcasting globally. Thank you, Emma, for joining me, and we'll see our basketball watchers very shortly here for one more game left in the group phase of the tournament.
Whatever our gender, color, belief, or capability, we are all on the same team.
We have the power to change lives through basketball.
Together, we are stronger. No matter your origin,
basketball
can bring everyone together.
Basketball for good.
No need for joining line. Pay with them selling every